Oh, look who decided to show up. Hello, Parker. Yes, hi. It is stream time. How dare my son interrupt me like this? Alright. So we're playing Makai Wars again today. We're not going to do the guide thing. I might be updating my guide over here on the side. But I figured just a more casual Wednesday stream. Easier to follow this way. And oh, hold up. There we go. Thing's a little bit off. Wait, is the stuff on the thing? I think chat is on screen. Yeah, chat is on. I might have to shrink chat a bit. Oh wait, I don't have the thing up on my... I'm prepared. I'm a very prepared man. Hold up, I'm bringing my YouTube thing up on here. You are a fluffy boy. Hey, Grayson and Ian. Oh wow, that's a special occasion. YouTube notifications actually worked. That does not oft happen. So yeah, I found that this... would you sit, please? So I know you want the pets. I will give you pets after the stream. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, so the story mode in this, after you beat like a chapter, it unlocks these like purple stages or something, and you like go in, and like there's a second harder version of the thing. So I've been playing through those. Hey Panda and Matt. The keys to set up as many possible notification sources as possible. Yeah, I've been thinking of like setting up like an opt-in push notification on my website for when I go live. Oh no. Bitrate no. Bitrate no. Oh fuck. Bitrate please. God damn it. Parker, would you... Okay, wait. Parker, not now. Mediacom? God damn it, why? Are we good, Mediacom? Am I allowed to stream? May I please stream? May I please have some more? May I please have some more bitrate, Daddy? No, that's just Mediacom. Mediacom happened. It seems to be okay now. Parker, would you please sit down? When Mediacom is happening, you can't also happen. Hey, Cookie. Yeah, just sit, please. Okay, I guess I have to lower the bitrate. It's Parker. Yeah, Mediacom is happening. Would you seriously? Not now. Yeah, we're gonna lower the bitrate and see if that helps it. I can't believe Mediacom is this terrible. Wait, how many waves do we have? 3. Okay. That's not waste our most expensive thing. I got a bunch of new characters. Hello? Yes, don't, please. So I got a bunch of new characters and wait, what the hell team is this? This is not... Oh, this is my... Wait. This is not the team I meant to start this match with, but whatever. I've been leveling up some of my new, like, trash characters. It should be fixed now. The Parker, seriously, please. I've got like a full team of every element now except for Darkness, which I don't have any dark characters. I will eventually get Etna because she's the 20-day playing reward. Like, I have like 25 characters and no Darkness. I don't know what the deal is with that. Parker, seriously, please. You know, the Mediacom malady should be done by now. You can... If you're still having issues, you need to probably lower your quality on your end. This is Makai Wars. That should be... Wait, unsupported resolution for latency configuration. Expected video resolution is... What? I don't think YouTube likes what I'm doing. I'm not entirely sure if it's... YouTube is yelling at me. How does the stream look? It's like, no, you don't need... Like, it's like, hey, we don't support this resolution. I think it thinks I'm streaming at like 144p. Because I'm doing vertical stuff, and YouTube does not seem to like vertical. I'm very biased against vertical stuff. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames unless I guess I'll just try changing the resolution. I have Abzu. I just haven't done a video of it. I guess YouTube doesn't like this, so hold on. YouTube is dumb. The stream will go down for like 1 second. Just do not panic. Medicom, no. Medicom, please. Okay, never mind. We're good. I think. So, yeah, YouTube. Oh. Crap. Now it's like. Now it wants me to shrink the thing. Hold on. Ugh. Why? How do I even. Ugh. I hate streaming sometimes. How do we make this bigger? It's like, it's not, but it's... Oh, come on, YouTube. Or OBS, rather. Ugh. Why is it like this? So, like... This is so stupid. So, like, this is the width of the thing that I'm actually showing. Like, and OBS has, like, these weird triangles. Wait, oh wait, I think there's a thing I can do. Okay, I think that will work. Okay, I figured it out. Sorry about all the stupid technical bullcrap, but streaming is just a huge amount of fun at all times. And it's definitely never terrible at all times. I think that's good. Wait, where did the YouTube chat even go? What happened here? Oh, there it is. There we go. Put this... I guess we can put this here, because there's... There we go. There's dead space at the top of the screen anyway, so... Oh, I think this was actually a little bit too little. Hold up. There, I think that's good. Alright. Sorry about all the technical bullcrap. YouTube has stopped. I think they have stopped complaining to me. It doesn't like it doesn't like me streaming at 1080p, 9:16. Actually, no, it is still complaining. I don't understand what YouTube's deal is, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Yeah, I think I'm on the wrong latency. I don't understand how YouTube can just not support low latency for, or like mobile portrait layout. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, the majority of mobile video stuff is portrait. This game is just natively portrait. I'm not doing anything weird. It's just, this is what this game looks like, YouTube. Calm, slow your roll. That's right, Parker. You tell him. That's right. Uh-oh, I've encouraged him to come over here. So this is Seraphina, and she has a really cool skill that, like, basically lets her act twice and also speeds up the rest of the party. It doesn't 100% of the time let you act twice, but it generally will. This sword girl is really strong, by the way. I don't like her short range, but she does very good damage. Hey, Sloth. Oh, I can't quite go over that, but yeah, watch this. Almost the full HP bar in one go. I think that the weird streaming issues have settled out. So I got my new credit card today. Well, not like new, but I got my replacement like It just, the old one expired, I got my new one. I thought they didn't send it to me because I was checking my mail and I saw a thing from Capital One, from my credit card company. And it was just like one of those spam things like, oh, get a new card and you'll earn more money by spending more money and more. But, and I was like, wait, but where's my card? And there was like this unmarked like piece of mail that I like almost threw away. And I'm feeling it, I'm like, wait, this is, oh, that's my card. Because, yeah, you know, you feel the card in there. So yeah, don't throw away your credit cards is what I'm trying to say here. Oh, that's not really what I meant to do, but whatever. Oh, dang, your health. Yeah, we should be able to kill him in time. See, she just does crazy damage. Seraphine is all the way down there. She usually gets almost 2 turns in a row. I don't know what determines whether she gets it or not, because sometimes it doesn't happen. Seraphine is the one at the bottom there, by the way. Oh, wait, you can't see my mouse cursor. Hold on. There we go. I'll show you the cursor so you can see what I'm gesturing towards. It's a Prinny. That's not the boss that I was expecting, but whatever. The most terrifying boss ever. So if you missed the last stream, this is Makai Wars. This is the new kind of Disgaea spin-off. And it's also like a crossover with this other mobile game series. I'm gonna kind of have her hide for a second here. That's made by Clover Lab, who makes this game. The Disgaea artist seems to have done the actual like portrait art and everything. I'm not sure what the balance of Clover Lab versus Nipponichi Software is in terms of development work, but gameplay-wise it's been pretty fun. There's some definite mobbage gameplay stuff, like, you know, encouragements to, you know, keep playing and all that kind of crap. But gameplay-wise it's been pretty good. I've been playing this a little bit, you know, in little its and bits. I almost have the whole angel like trio. I've got Seraphina and Artina here, but I don't have Flan. I wonder if they'll have like an event that gives you Flanzilla. I hope so. Flanzilla needs to be her own character in a game like this. Is my stream like not working or something? It looks like it's working. Ice chat is just super quiet today. Oh, a lot of stuff. Stream's working fine. Alright. I'm gonna try upping my bitrate. It may explode. So if it explodes, it is not your internet. Oh, Parker, would you get your face off the keyboard? That's helping it explode, Parker. Sabotaged by my own son. I can't believe this. Okay, yeah, it exploded. So yeah, Medicom, it was fixed for all of 2 days. Parker just attempted to stream at 9999999 bitrate. That's too much, Parky. That's a bit too much. Yeah, Medicom immediately. It took like 3 weeks to get them to provide me my proper internet, and it's already dead. Already dead. Amazing. I will be having a talk with them after this. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken down the stream to change the resolution thing. People always leave when that happens. It's the most annoying garbage. Like I said, streaming is just constant pain. Never stream. Yeah. But it's fine. It's Wednesday, so we're just gonna have a chill stream, and we're gonna not care about stupid stuff. Oh, hey. Now we'll see if we get a double turn. Parker, would you sit? Oh, dang. There goes my... You get a little extra reward if you don't lose any units. But it's not really a big deal. You can just replay it later with stronger people. Parker! Ow. Would you please sit? So I've been thinking of adding like a patron section on my site, like a little nav menu thing. Did Septipus post? Septipus was very, very late, but Septipus did post. Alright, so what I was trying to do with this thing was I was trying to train up my fire team, which is... Or not my fire, my grass team, which is here. So... They have lower levels, but I'm trying to, like, level up my peoples. My little tactical children. YouTube keeps giving me this big, scary red bar for stream health. But, like, the stream looks fine from what I can tell. I don't know what YouTube's damage is. Actually, the quality does... Oh, wait. That's probably just my bitrate, actually. Because, yeah. Mediacom. Sigh. Waves, 2 waves. So how's everybody out there? My work is no longer a sauna. At least it wasn't today. It might get bad again as it heats up. But they're venting the server room into the rest of the office, basically, for the heat, because the cooling stuff broke, and it's been annoying. But it wasn't too bad today. I'm not particularly sure why. That's not really my area of expertise. I don't deal with the hardware stuff. I'm so sad you can't just pick up the printies and throw them. So that's a foolproof strategy in regular Disgaea usually. But there's no picking up and throwing. There are geo panels in this apparently. I don't know at what point they unlock or how you operate with them, but there's a menu that references their existence. The company fired half of the IT department? It sounds like you'll be having fun very soon. Speaking of firings, so apparently Newsweek, they did some investigation of their own, like owner, I guess, and he has like some shady dealings with this like Christian college apparently, and he attempted to fire a bunch of people and he successfully fired a few others, and like they published this thing and like there's this big scary editor's note. Let me see if we can find this. You just Google like Newsweek, you'll probably see it in like the news. Newsweek publishes expose about itself after staff firings. Yeah, it's on the Washington Post. This link probably won't work. YouTube chat breaks links. I can't do anything about it. I don't know why it happens, and I don't know why it continues to happen. It's weird because the YouTube gaming team is like the only people on YouTube you can actually talk to, and like they're real human beings that are there. So I usually expect things that are weird on YouTube gaming to get fixed a lot faster than other stuff, but that's just been a pretty persistent issue. Yeah, I started streaming like 20 minutes ago. There is an option to auto-skip. Dang, that hurt. Auto-skip stuff, too. Or auto-skip the abilities, so if you want to just, quick grind. That's something this guy has always been really good at. I really appreciate when games like this give you an option to kind of speed stuff up. And, because this guy is a grindy game, but it's as grindy as you want to make it, and it just has a lot of really good tools to make grinding something fun and productive instead of just, oh no, I have to grind up to 3,000 levels to get to the Mega Dragon. Ugh. They didn't fill any gameplay in between this point and that point. No, it's like, this guy lets you get as crazy as you want to be. And if you want to just play it like a completely ordinary tactical RPG, you can do that too. Yeah, I did check, and Septipus posted. Sometimes that doesn't happen. But it seems like it's not Septipus's fault today. I guess weekdays just are less interesting. Hello? Yes? Would you not? Would you not? At least say hi to the chat. Thank you. Yes. Parker, please. But yeah, if you've never played Disgaea, so like the level cap is 9,999, and the true level cap is like actually higher than that, because you can kind of reincarnate, and your levels from before kind of still affect your base stats. And there's a bunch of other ways to kind of power level and improve your stats and weapons. Do not kiss the mic, please. Park, please. What was I trying to say? But it also just has like a completely normal story mode, and you don't have to be like level 99999 to beat the final boss or anything. The final boss is usually like maybe level 80, or yeah, right around in that regards. You know, pretty normal RPG levels, and maybe you have to repeat a level or two to kind of level up if you're not, you know, the absolute best or don't have the best possible team. But you really don't need to do crazy grinding to beat any of the main story content. And so a lot of people think it's like, oh, I can't play this guy. It's got so many levels and so grindy. It's like, nah, if you can play Final Fantasy Tactics, honestly, Disgaea is a lot easier than Final Fantasy Tactics. At least the original Disgaea, well, pretty much any Disgaea. To get to the final boss, there are a lot more significant roadblocks in Final Fantasy Tactics, in my opinion. I forget which one it is, but there's that one guy in Final Fantasy Tactics that, like, it's a two-part battle, and it lets you save, and you can save yourself into a fight where it's like a one-on-one duel or something. And it's like, if you're not like over-leveled for that part of the game, it's basically impossible. And I know a lot of people got stuck on that part. Yeah, this guy also has these neat things where like there's these unwinnable fights, but since you can actually get to like level 9,999, etc., if you go back like in a New Game Plus, you can totally win those fights, and you pretty much always get like a special ending for it. Usually a bad one because you're doing something you're not supposed to do, but it's a neat little aspect of the series. Though I didn't really appreciate it in the end of Disgaea 2. Disgaea 2 was one of the dumber ways of implementing that. But they do kind of neat things in Disgaea 1 and 3? 4? I forget which ones have actually successfully done that in. I still haven't actually played Disgaea 5. I've played all of the other ones though. And yeah, my team's getting kind of not good. I have a bunch of new. So I did the I saved up for 10 Gashapon pulls just to do less pulls, but I have what, 21 people now, so only the 3 stars are like story characters, but I have like at least a full 5 of those now. That one is a similar mission where you have to defend 2 characters. The enemies are really fast. I don't know. I was pretty young when I played it, but I had a lot of trouble with Final Fantasy Tactics, and I don't remember it as quite as fondly as a lot of people do because of that. I really enjoyed the Game Boy Advance one a lot more, even though the judges were one of the worst game mechanics like ever. I think that, no. There we go. I think that screen's perfect now. What was I gonna do? I have lots of equipment, and so like I have like 20 different bows, and I only have 2 bow users, so that is annoying. I also have a bunch of axes, and I don't have axe users either. I think I have 1 axe user and 2 bows, 2 bowsmans. Oh right, and I filled up the like level break meter bar with the thief, but I don't know what to do with her. And I also got I got like a fusion thing, or whatever it's called. Maybe I have to hit level 40 in order to break the cap further. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the main story now and, oops. See what happens when I hit level 40 with that thief. Which team was it? I think this is the layout I preferred. Wait, why is she in that slot? I think it's this one, but I need to swap out you. Swap you out for... I guess I'll try to level you up. Sure. Yeah, just Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is probably the first like portable game that wasn't Pokemon that I spent like dozens of hours in. Really love that game. There was still stuff I never completed. There was some like stuff you could only get for doing like the battles with friends and stuff, and I didn't do too many of those. It was and yeah, I don't understand the judge system in that game. Like, how did that pass? Like, who thought that was fun? Like, I understand that it's attempting to, like, complicate your tactics and stuff, but, like, sometimes you just get incredibly terrible rules. Or, like, you forget what rule is in effect, and you, like, oh, you used a normal attack, I'm gonna send your character to the demon zone for 18 battles. It's like, okay. It's a very fun mechanic, thanks. Speaking of annoying mechanics, Disgaea introduced this interrogations crap, and they overcomplicated how to get to the Land of Carnage, and it sucks. And I think it's in Disgaea 5 as well. I don't know why, but like it's very luck-based and convoluted, and I don't like it. Maybe they improved on it in Disgaea 5. But I was not glad to hear that the interrogations are back. Like, there was absolutely nothing fun about them. Like, not even conceptually. Like, it's just dumb. It's not as bad as the judges, but still. Alright, I got one of the archers too. They're like tiny twigs. I don't have an archer in my party now, but I swear they get skinnier every game. Also, it really bothered me in Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, I know you can revive people before they like go dead for real, but that was my first game with any sort of permadeath, and that really bugged the crap out of me. And there's like this beginning fight where like your first real fight with party members that can actually die, and I would always lose people in that fight. I just did not like that at all. I don't generally approve of any form of permadeath, honestly. I don't even like roguelikes very much. There are some good ones like Binding of Isaac and Monolith, of course, but yeah. I think a lot of roguelikes do permadeath in really dumb ways too, like when you're like guaranteed to die your first time against a boss, that just makes it so unfun because it's just a guaranteed replay and you just end up playing level 1 18,000 times. And that's something that I always hated, even way back in NES games. Like, making me replay stuff that I have already like completely dominated is just, that's not difficulty, that's just wasting my time. I really don't appreciate doing games waste my time. This is for Android, and I'm not sure if it's out on iOS yet or not. But yeah, this is Makai Wars, the mobile Disgaea spin-off sort of deal. And so the Disgaea wiki apparently has like a list of characters for this game, though it's incomplete. It's missing the generic characters from Disgaea, but it has a bunch of generics from, I'm not sure if they're, I think they must be from the other games made by this developer. Hold on, if I drop frames, I'm changing something. I just want to see if the Mediacom malady is still persisting. Or if I can up the bitrate a bit. Because 2.5 megabits is pretty sad. Okay, 3.5 is working. So I think... Yeah, I think it was just a little temporary thing. I really wish variable bitrate for streams was a thing. So you could just kind of adapt. Penguin looks familiar. That's a Prinny. They're from pretty much anything Nippon Ichi Software makes at this point. I never played... Oh, this is Makai Wars. I think you're thinking Makai Kingdom. Though I'm not sure if Prinnies were that. I never played Makai Kingdom. But this is Makai Wars. It's the game that never existed, but then did. 14 years ago, this game was announced. And this is not actually the game that was originally announced, obviously. Mobile phones weren't even, like, a thing. Like, this is genuine. This was announced pre-iPhone and everything. But poor Asagi was going to get her own game. And then it just never happened. And so for years, she was a joke character. But now the joke is on everyone else because she has her own game. And unfortunately, I don't have tons of the more recognizable Disgaea characters. So like if I had Edna and Laharl, more people would probably recognize them. I had an opportunity to get Laharl in the tutorial Gashapon, but I don't actually really like him very much anymore. So I opted to not get him. I mean, it's going to come out for iPhone. It's just, I think this is just like the Android. It came out on Android first. It just kind of suddenly appeared, so like, I don't know if it's like the test kind of release or whatever. Oh dang, 5 people. Oh, I remember this. I remember where I stopped advancing the story now. This thing's pretty tough. I don't fully understand the status effects in this game yet either. Not sure if you have your full move around thing. Oh, right. Crap. This is gonna be bad. Hey, music! Let's see what this does. So, as I recall, last time I fought this thing, I managed to defeat everything but the big, like, Anubis snake, whatever the hell he is, thing. Ow. But if I can clear all of them first, it'll make it easier to deal with. Oh, dang it, Asagi's in the way. I really want a formation where everyone is on the forward, like, line here, because... Wow, is this worth spending? Yeah. Take that thing out. Alright, nobody hit Seraphina. Og. Okay, well, I'm very glad I used that skill now. Please don't be a one-hit KO. Okay, good. I think you kind of wasted that, because that was like a party attack sort of thing. Like an area of effect thing. Oh, dang. She lives. Okay. Now she runs. See, there we go. Now she gets the second turn. I don't know why it doesn't always do that. But yeah, she's just gonna kind of run. And hope that this kills the thing. It didn't. I also just kind of go over here to get in the way of... Wait. Yeah, it's fine. So Asagi's got a really powerful attack, but I kind of don't want to waste it on just one enemy. But this does... Ah, screw it. That character does heal the other people's, so I kind of want to deal with that. hit you from a range? Not really. Alright. I just want to get rid of that thing. What's up, music? Chat, you're so quiet tonight. You gotta give me something to work with here. How's everybody's day? It was a pretty good day for me. We're working on this thing where AP wants to be able to scan in. Oh no. Paradoxically, things with very large area of effects tend to do lots of damage in this game, just because they're like expensive skills. I think this probably a KO. Yeah. Crap. Yeah. And these stupid things have these shields that keep popping up. I don't know what. Oh, she's asleep. Okay. I should just quit at this point. Though they have probably exhausted all of their expensive skills, but kind of so have I, so. Why do you take so little damage? Artina, freaking wake up already. Oh crap. Ah, yeah, we're doomed. Alright, I quit. Let's do some other fights with that team. Oh wait, let me check my equipment. I think I have... Wait, what? Oh, it hasn't leveled up. Let's level it up. That up then. I usually just go straight to level 6 because that that gives you an extra thing. Oh yeah, 100 extra 140 HP. I'll take that. So I give that to Artina. See, now it's better. Sure. Hopefully level up some of my gear too. I'm not sure I really like the leveling up gear aspect. Like, it's neat, but it means there's a lot of stuff to level up. I have a ridiculous amount of mana, which lets you level it up, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I should spend so much mana on like beginner trash equipment. Oh, come on. How dare you? Alright, so... Oh, right, I have some equips here, too. Let's get the Soggy one if she already has one. Let's just... Wait, I just realized my party in that last fight was not the way I thought it was. That's something that I need to fix. So let me level up these weird things. Oh, come on. 50% failure rate, so of course it fails like 10 times in a row every time. I'll level up this one too. There we go. What else we got? Should probably bring her along. Oh wait, that was already leveled up. Oh, whatever. She'll get a super bracelet then. You already have that leveled up. Oh, Asagi's thing. Yeah. So I guess Twitter finally started banning like bot accounts that like just spam everybody, which they should have done so long ago. But a bunch of extremely smart people were like very upset and like, oh no, why did you ban the bots? The bots were my only friends. So yeah, I don't know why those people even still use Twitter. They're ridiculous and terrible human beings, honestly. Alright, let's level this thing up some. So a nice thing about Disgaea that this game also kind of does, in Disgaea you can equip a level 1 character with some like extremely powerful gear, and they will easily be able to shred enemies way above their level, as long as the equipment lets them like one-hit kill or survive the blows. And this game is kind of similar, where you can get extremely powerful equipment, and even if your character is level 1, you can do some really serious damage. Oh yeah, the YouTube did a thing that's called Top Chat, and I recommend turning that off. I don't even know exactly what it does, because the thing that it says it does is like, sounds like what YouTube normal chat does. Like, YouTube automatically hides like spam messages until they get like approved. Well, not like for sure, but like suspected spam stuff. So like once a moderator approves it, it should appear, right? But like I don't know what Top Chat does. I just recommend turning off Top Chat. It's like it's at the top of the chat window. Big surprise, but unclick the Top Chat and go to just live chat. I don't know. It doesn't even sound necessarily like a bad feature. It's just like I don't know exactly what it does, so I can't trust that it is a good feature either. It's just like mystery meat feature. Everyone's favorite. This is the part I meant to go with last time. My thief is stronger than that green warrior I was using. But did anyone see this Newsweek thing that I posted? That is like crazy. It's hard to give like a summary, but I posted it in the chat. The link will probably break. I'll post it again. YouTube likes to break links, but it's like they found their own owner was like giving free ad space while the company was like dying and laying off people left and right. They gave a bunch of free valuable ad space in the magazine to this like religious college, and that the owner apparently has like really deep ties to. And they tried to fire a whole bunch of people over it. And so there's this super scary editor's note. Let me find the post. It's like, this is like the biggest frickin', like the scariest editor's note I've ever seen. Note from the editors: as we were reporting the story, Newsweek Media Group fired Newsweek editor Bob Rowe, executive editor Ken Lee, and senior politics reporter Celeste Katz for doing their jobs. Reporters Josh Keefe and John Saul were targeted for the firing before an editor persuaded the company to reverse its decision. As we continued working on the story, we were asked to take part in a review process, which we ultimately learned involved egregious breaches of confidentiality and journalism ethics. It goes on this for like 3 paragraphs. It's the biggest and scariest editor's note I've ever seen. And like it's published by the people that were fired or they attempted to fire. And like it's like they had to do a revolution. Like, let me tell you, Newsweek, they don't deserve these reporters. Like, these guys, these people are amazing for standing up for this and publishing that story out and managing to get it through. And Newsweek apparently does not deserve them because they wanted to fire everybody. That's right. WTF is Top Chat. We don't know. I even asked the YouTube gaming subreddit and nobody knew. Like, they know it is a thing, but that is it. And YouTube said they were going to be more transparent this year. Like, at least give me an example. At least let me like see. You can't hear the stream? Is that, did you just mute the chat, or why am I asking you? Yes, hello? Excuse? Yes? The phone gets really hot when you watch vids. Hey, music, turn your quality all the way to the bottom. You'll get full audio quality, but it'll use a lot less of your phone's CPU. Yes, hello? Would you please sit down? Would you please sit? Oh, I love this, by the way. Somebody commented on my Grow Cannon video where the where I say, hey, let's play Grow Cannon, and the thumbnail says Grow Cannon and the title was Grow Cannon. They're like, what game is this? I was like, are you blind, deaf, and dumb? Like how did you post here without knowing what this was? That's like breaking into the Statue of Liberty, having the word Statue of Liberty carved into your chest by yourself, and be like, hey guys, does anybody know where I am? Why is there this big green lady? What's going on here? What's the deal? Oh, I like the chibis a lot. The chibi art is really good in this game. I don't like to use my AoE unless I hit at least 2 targets. It just feels like a waste. Just a quick question, what stream are you... What video... Bleh. I can't words. Quick question, what site are you streaming on? I'm streaming on this thing called Mixer. Did Mixer become a thing? I haven't heard a single thing of it since the name change. Like, I know it was gonna be like Microsoft's big thing and blah 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 blah, but I never really heard of it becoming said thing. So the elemental triangle in this thing is interesting, because like fire will do neutral damage to other fire characters, as I just did. So only, it's more like a weapons triangle really, but with elements, I guess. Because you only deal reduced damage to the opposing element. So elements aren't really a huge deal unless all of your team is disadvantaged to the other team, or stuff like that. I mean, I did like Beam at the time because it had like 2-second latency tops and usually less, but now YouTube has that. Though I apparently can't use ultra low latency when streaming in 9:16, which is dumb. I just think that YouTube like is not considering portrait videos at all, basically. So I think it just doesn't, it just assumes that I'm streaming the wrong way. But yeah, like I've never needed to, like I don't like Twitch, but I will occasionally open Twitch because, you know, AGDQ is on there or stuff. But I've never needed to do that with Mixer. Like, competition is neat in theory, but like, it has to offer something, and Mixer stopped offering the low latency thing. Or at least for restreams. You have to basically stream directly to Mixer with their own custom client thing. And that kind of removes the point for me. Better save this up. Don't want to waste my skill cast on a disadvantaged element. I forget if I mentioned this, but I'll probably add like a patron section to the top level menu of my site and have like, because you can log into my site with patron now, and what that means is you'll be able to get ad-free, you'll be able to read everything ad-free. I only put ads on the guides anyway, but totally ad-free guides, and I have a page with the archives from all my Parker pictures, so that's up there for $5 patrons, and oh, you need to heal. And I'm thinking I'll like make a page that has all my unlisted YouTube videos for my $5 patrons as well. Kind of centralize one place where you can get all your patron stuff. I mean, you can still get it on Patreon obviously too, but you know, Lets me use my site as a platform. That's what everything is all about these days, right? You gotta be a platform. Which I assume involves laying prostrate while other people stand on you. If my understanding of the dictionary is correct. I wish you could see Parker. This is why we need Parker cam streams. He's like sitting on my arm, like with his cheek. Like on my hand that's on my mouse. Which is kind of disruptive, but it's also cute. Which is a pretty succinct description of Parker in general. Oh yeah, I heard of that. The Florida thinks porn is dangerous. I mean, that is such a Florida thing. Some days I just refuse to believe that Florida is in fact real. People have insisted that it is, but I have not seen any evidence to this case. And I've been to Disneyland, or World, or whichever goddamn one it is. The one that's in Florida. I've been there, but I still don't think it's a real place. I just find that impossible to believe. Oh, double speed was off. When did that happen? I was like, this is just a little bit slow. I think it's because if you move cloud saves over, you unfortunately have to log in every time, like with your password, to move over cloud saves, but it's pretty seamless otherwise. The one advantage to always online is that, at least for mobile games, that generally means basically perfect cloud saves as well. Why am I even bothering to click through that? Lan was this? I understood that reference. Alright, so I can equip somebody new. So the frustrating things is these accessory things are really rare, but you can equip up to 3. So like, you need 3 times as many of them as any other, like all of their equipment combined, but you get way lots of them. Can you just like quick, oh. What? Oh, there's like sorting options. Wait, there's 7-star? What? Oh no. I got like a free ticket for like a 5-star weapon. Oh yeah, she's wearing it right now. I thought 5-star was like the max. That's ridiculous. I don't know if you can like evolve weapons to raise their star thing yet either. I haven't spent. I'm scared to do anything in this game that requires like spending things. Even though they always start you off with like a large amount of. You know, you start off with a ton of hell and mana up here. I forgot why I went into this menu. Oh right, I was gonna upgrade that thing I just got. Oh, come on. Ah, for Pete's sake. I just want to get that +9. This is not a 50% chance. I refuse to believe. 50% chance always means you fail 10 times in a row. See, these are the kind of boss I can get by. These boss are not like the new Super Mario Bros. Boss. Those were very bad boss, and they should feel bad. Oh, hey, son. I was wondering where you were. I guess Wednesday isn't the most kick-in time for streams, apparently, but... Uh-oh. This is not the one I thought I was taking, so... Wait, how many waves? Okay, just 2. So this is like... Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't waste that. I'll use that though. So the annoying thing about these weird cat things is there's a boss version, and it does basically that, but it affects 3 whole rows. So you have to immediately move your whole party away from it, or it just completely wipes you out, and it does ridiculous damage. So that's what I need to save my skills up for. I like that the little combo attack things from Disgaea is continued in this game. Oh no, you're late because Discourse dead. Ugh. Oh, okay. So that was it charging that attack I was just mentioning. So basically that means you immediately have to get everybody out of these 3 rows here. Because they will die. Which is really annoying because some characters can like just barely make it out in time. So yeah, it basically completely wastes your first turn. But you do have to waste that turn because otherwise that attack would kill you. Like, it's not a one-hit kill, but it deals so much damage that at my level it would be. I like how the animation still plays when it attacks nothing. Ugh, stun. I'm not exactly sure what causes stun. I don't know if it's an inherent property of certain attacks or just any heavy attack can do it, because I've seen some of my attacks do it, but it's like fairly rare. See, I got stunned again. Ow. Why did I line up like that? That was poor choice. And of course my healer is stunned. Good news though. Should hopefully kill the Mook. Oh, yeah, 1000 damage. Nice. So I guess this thing has about 6000 HP. Yeah, as well. Dang, 1000 damage. So this thing also counters every attack, even skills, which is annoying. But, oh come on, wake up. Poor thief can't really do anything. I hope there's something that lets you move like an extra tile at some point, because that would be very useful. So the annoying thing about this boss is that if you're only going to do 1 damage, actually, can it hit from a full tile away? Yeah, it can. Crap. I kind of respect that though. Oh, and it can also heal. So like you kind of have to hammer it with everything you have really fast, or else it won't like immediately heal over everything, but it's enough to be annoying, so heal yourself. Who has... Can I check what people... I don't think I can check who has what skills ready. It's annoying, so... I guess I'll give it to the Valkyrie. I'm pretty sure you don't have a constitutionally protected right to just walk out of school and not have the school do anything to you. That's not really, yeah. Like, you're definitely free to do it, but your school's definitely also free to suspend you for it. Pretty much just how that goes. There we go. So I don't know if my like orange experience is like wasted because my thief. I really is Tristan on the server? I think Tristan I think has played this game more than I have and knows what that thing does. But I totally don't approve of like a lot of stuff schools like suspend people for and restrict and stuff, but like walking out during school hours, like, I can't really imagine that ever being really protected from being suspended. I don't know if I want to risk the next level. I'm just gonna do this one to sweep it a bit easier. I get so little experience at this point. Well, let's use up some of my gems here. I like how the new summon character like knocks you out of the way. And if you summon multiple people at once, they each get knocked out in line, so that's actually kind of cute. So 2 stars are like the lower tier and 3 stars are the higher tier. Fortunately, there's only 2 tiers of rarity, so it's still a gashapon, but it's a lot less bad than it could be. Ugh. Wasn't really looking for one of those. I don't even know if I can get Etna from the gashapon. I assume everybody is in it. Ah. Well, I don't have one of those at least. Oh. I just dropped the thing. Where did that go? Whatever, it's gone forever. I at least don't have any of those. I mean, you can't get truly useless duplicates in this game anyway, but there's like 5 different elements. So you can get up to 1 of each element of each character, plus things like these. Where did that go? Hold on a sec. Oh, I got another healer. I'm gonna heal my enemies to death now. Wow, I have no idea where that thing went. That's a shame. Oh, it fell in the chair, that's why I couldn't find it. Alright, crisis averted. I lost a little clip thing that lets me like neaten up the cords of my headphone thing. The ice healer looks so pissy, look at her. I do like that the different elements have different like expressions a little bit to make them a little bit less, you know, samey. Still pretty samey, but I don't know if it's like consistent. No, I don't think it is. It's like Ice Boy over here is happy and Ice Girl over here is sad. No, what's this? So I should probably buff my armor stuff, I guess. I have a lot of these. I really want that last one. There we go. That was actually really good luck on that one. I'll fill this one 10 times too. Alright. 10 times. So at least at this point in the game, upgrading my equipment actually will help me a lot more than leveling up my characters would, or at least it'll help me a lot faster anyway. Because leveling up another 10 levels take quite a long time. So you get that. Should probably do a better job of organizing my crap, but there's so many different people to equip. Thief girl. Don't I have anything better for you? A better gun? I don't know the difference between common and rare. They have the same base stat at least. I don't know if they upgrade better, which I would kind of assume, I guess, but... Can you filter by, like, who has something equipped? Oh, whatever, I'll just filter by gun. I drive to the Time Warner Cable offices and bitch slap them? Why is this happening? I mean, I can approve of that, but I'm not sure of the context of this particular bitch slapping. Oh, wait, why didn't I... There we go. Oh, your internet keeps going down. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the frickin' party. I have... Yeah. Oh, speaking of... I wonder if I can go back to my normal bitrate. All the way. Will it let me? Okay, so yeah, that was just a temporary dip. I can deal with that. I can deal with the temporary dip. I don't know why it... Usually it's only bad at 8. Whatever. No sense in attempting to understand the YouTubes. They just do. The YouTubes simply do as they do. Naught will be done to sense make. I mean, do actually let them know, because Medicom did actually fix my stuff, and I think they should be refunding me a total of like 3 weeks worth. So like that's kind of coming out of their own hide at that point. Though they did kind of serve crappy service to the whole neighborhood, not just me. Who had the third gun? So you have gun. You have gun. Oh yeah, Seraphina. You can have this one. Is there a way to like swap with other characters? No. Oop. Wait, what did I just do? Oh. I thought I like sold it or something, but that was just like unequipped. I was like terrified for a second there. I have such high quality luck. Alright, that's enough. I just want to get these to level 9. Also, I'm like really close to beating .hack GU. I'll probably finish it after I end the stream, in fact. This is another boss one, but it should be easier than the one I got stuck on. I still have some more stuff to update for my guide for this. Obviously, it was like a, it was always like a quick start guide to this point. There's a lot of stuff to add, but I've learned a lot of new stuff about the game, so it's got more cool stuff than I initially realized, which is a welcome development. All right, so 3 waves. Discourse Dad is right about something. It does happen, you know. Stop clock and all that stuff. Most people are, no matter how wrong somebody is, most people are not completely wrong about absolutely everything. There's a few people that come pretty damn close, but like Alex Jones is probably wrong about pretty much everything, but it's kind of like on purpose at that point. Like Alex Jones does not get money for being correct. I should be able to clean him up. Don't need to waste any skills. So pretties do explode in this game, but they only hurt the team that attacked them. There's no team damage in this. Which also means you can use some crazy skills that would otherwise hurt your teammates. Punish schools because they're being truant for religious reasons. Personally, I don't particularly support that exemption either. I don't really think a protest is really... I don't think either one should be protected personally, but I don't think it's really quite the same. Because you could just be like, yeah, I'm protesting me being at school on a Thursday, so yeah. Like, where would you draw the line between legitimate and illegitimate? Because you would have to do that, and you would... There's just absolutely no winning situation. There's simply no way you would ever be able to do that properly and, like, not make everyone hate you. I should have moved closer up here. Whatever. There we go. Oh, 2 bosses this time. Oh yeah, true. I did have to get like some sort of special exemption because I was down for more than 10 days because I had freaking shingles, but that I don't think any, religious holiday is going to kind of compare to that, or protesting. That was like actual real reasons that I wasn't able to go to school. There we go. I don't know why it doesn't auto-target when you can, like... If you could hit 2 people with the auto-targeting, it doesn't auto-target to that, like... At least not reliably. It just seems random who gets targeted. It's like, why would I not want to hit 2 people at once instead of just 1? Huh. That stunned him. I don't think I've ever seen that stunned before. I haven't bothered to look up with the definitions of the skills. That's a bit more work than I wanted to bother with right now. I just try things and see what works. Now we're talking. See, look at that. It targeted 1 person instead of 4. That's just silly. And she's not even, she's farther away, if anything. I don't understand the auto-target, but this should be good. Ah, I was hoping... Oh, it was a triple KO. Okay. Well, this one's in the bag. Get out of here, Pretty. The poor thief uses the ridiculous trumpet gun. But whatever, it still does damage. Oh, right. I'll just buff her, so it's for sure a kill. Bye-bye. That was pretty easy. They're still messing up? Jeez. Oh, by the way, how unreadable is chat right now if you're like on a mobile device? Is it okay? I've never really done like a setup like this. Like I can make it a little bit bigger, I guess. But I don't know. I'll just leave it. Oh, I finally got another one of those gem things. Why is this man here? I don't like this. Get this out of the game. That does not belong here. Nor does that. None of this belongs. Get it out. Somebody get rid of this. Is anyone watching this on mobile? Yeah, I don't. Mr. Sweaty Old Man does not belong in vid games. Why is this? Get him out of here. And the Horseman as well. Oh dang, this one costs 7 AP. I still have like infinite AP. I keep getting back AP faster than I spend it, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think clearing a new story stage, I think attempting a new story stage is free AP wise, and I think it gives you back additional story or AP for beating it, so. Yeah, I've been playing for like 3-4 days, and I have not actually like really spent AP. Like I have, but I always earn back more than I spend, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how bad the AP cost stuff is in terms of gating playtime. I certainly hope it is not really the big deal, even at the end. Oops. It's kind of a shame that you go first every time, almost. Because very often you just kind of have to walk into position and get hit in the face. Ah, whatever. Waste my skill. Just get it over with. Oh yeah, and some attacks will actually knock enemies back like that. I always liked when you kind of have control over both your movement and the enemy's movement to some degree. Like spear attacks in Disgaea generally will let you move yourself. And I think fist moves have a lot of attacks that will leave your enemies in kind of a different place. So it lets you line up some interesting stuff. Disgaea's always had really great tactical stuff, and this game does use a fair amount of standard Disgaea tactical stuff for a mobile thing. There's not like terrain differences and throwing and some of that fancy stuff, but it's still pretty good. Also, I specified an end date or an end time for the stream. I don't know if that shows up anywhere. Does it? Because like people always ask, when is the stream gonna end? How long has the stream been going on? And like, I don't know why that is such a common question. Like, I don't know, what does that affect you? Like, are you not gonna watch a stream because it started too long ago? Or like, are you only interested in streams that started more than an hour ago? Like, what is the purpose there? It even says at the bottom of the screen, like, Sir Tap Tap playing Makai Wars started streaming an hour ago. But yeah, it doesn't show when I set the timer to end. So I don't think that means anything. I don't know why that option exists. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think it says when it ends. It's just weird. Wait, is this the last round? I was expecting something more. But I guess it is just the first round of this set. Oh, oops. Ah, wasted a turn. So unlike in regular Disgaea, you just wait. You don't defend. When you end your turn without attacking, your turn is just gone. So there's never, well, there's seldom a reason to do that if you could have attacked. Would you like to know because I might walk away and get something that you can come back? I mean, yeah, knowing when it ends is a bit more useful, but like, I don't know, like it's usually people ask when the stream started or how long it's been streaming. I don't get that. Yeah, for reference, most of my streams start at 6 p.m. Central, and they're usually 2 to 3 hours. Finish you up. I wish people were better at time zones, because like, whenever I say something's like, oh, it'll be at this time central, it's like, oh, but what is that in this time? It's like, Google will tell you many things, my friend. Like, I know not everybody has a time clock, or like time zone clock in their heads, but they do have it in their phones and their computers. I wish we could just like, I wish everyone was totally aware of UTC, so I could just give out every time in UTC forever. But like, if I say something in UTC, in addition to people asking just like, but what's that in New York time? They'll be like, what the hell is UTC? UTC is just Universal Coordinated Time. It's time that is always, you know, it's the offset. Like, everybody has a predefined offset from UTC. So if you know what a time is in UTC and you know your local offset, you already know. It basically saves one end of the time zone conversion ordeal. I'll heal for no reason, I guess. I've gotten like no levels, I don't think, on these characters. It's a lot of experience at this point. Oh hey, I got another one of these things. I was complaining about not getting enough of those. So the game is having mercy on my tiny soul. Let's equip, wait. Oh, interesting. Crit percent. I guess I'll give Asagi the other one. Oh yeah, and I'll level them up too. Oh man, those will be extra good to level up too, because usually I haven't gotten ones that have like regular stats. Wait, which one? Oh, this was one. Let's level that up 10 times. Why was Florida even discussing? I know this was like 2 hours ago, but why was Florida discussing if porn is dangerous? I know Florida's just full of crazy old people that, like, shoot themselves with their own penis and die. But, like, what? Is it something in the water? Or... Because it was a Republican. I mean, true. But why was that, like... I don't know. The moral panic. That's just, like, not even the moral panic du jour. So it's like a surprise to hear about it all of a sudden. I don't know what I got all that from. Alright, I'm gonna be brave and fight this one. I have 2 fire peoples, so it should be... I should be able to deal some okay damage. Roast is running to be state's attorney general sponsored resolution called the Education Professional Policy. They've been doing this whole thing where they pretend to be libertarian, but then like, oh, they wanna get that sweet old people, those old people votes. We're like, pornography's ruining the children these days. Well, back in my day, sonny boy, we fainted at the side of women's knees, boy. Knees. The resolution. Tell me the porn resolution didn't pass either, though, at least, right? Or did it? I mean, it's just a resolution either way, so it doesn't truly matter. But yeah. Also, dang, these guys knock you back all the way. That is extra annoying. But they take extra damage from Asagi, which is very useful. I was kind of expecting that would deal a bit more damage, actually. But whatever. Smith has surprised that pornography ever killed or maimed anyone if first responders have been forced to seek counseling because of pornography. Soprano said he did not know the answer. Amazing. A real human being. So the pistol attacks seem to have a really weird, like, almost X-shaped thing going on. But if you're on the opposite side of an enemy, it doesn't, you can't do a combo attack that way either. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I really hope when the baby boomers are gone, sorry to any baby boomers watching, but I really hope we can stop pretending that, like, porn is like, you know, shoots 15 gigajoules of Satan directly into your anal hole every time you watch it. Like, it just don't. And like all the people that are like all super on, like have massive raging legislative boners for banning porn, they always talk about like small government stuff. It's like, I'm sorry, but banning porn is exactly the opposite of small government. You really can't have that cake and eat it too. Oh God, I've done a bad thing. I forgot you're supposed to. Parker, please. Please. You gotta move immediately out of the way of these stupid jerk holes. Which is so annoying because they're lined up in a perfect pattern for me to womp on right now. But I cannot do the womping. Because then I would be doing the dying next turn. Dang, that was a lot of damage for a reduced damage thing. Ow. Hello? Do you enjoy getting directly between me and the thing I am trying to do? Because you are very good at doing that. It does not seem accidental, I must say. Oh good, I have just enough time to move out. I could go here and I could do this thing. Oh wait, actually let me go down here so I can get Artina's double damage buff. That's right. That's right. You're a noisy boy. Yes. Hopefully she'll be able to take out too on this next turn. Alright, that should be at least the mushroom dead. There we go. Oh, dang, and I stunned the other one. So yeah, that's his turn is down. I almost feel bad when I stun an enemy that I'm just gonna kill. Oh, never mind. That actually still managed to cancel his turn. Yeah, it kind of sucks when you kill you stun an enemy just before you're gonna kill it anyway, so it doesn't really take effect. See, she deals so much damage. She's not even a Disgaea character, but I like her a lot. She's been very effective. This has gone a lot easier. I thought this would be like a lot harder than the last one because it's, you know, further down the list. But yeah. Now something's gonna go horribly wrong since I said that, but push him in the corner. She just looks. Oh, that's not the one that pushes. She just looks so unintimidating with the little trumpet gun. It's gonna heal. Oh, really? I figured it was gonna heal itself after that. Can you hit me all the way from here with its counter? Yep. Whatever. I should be able to kill it before it can, Actually, maybe not. I should definitely be able to kill it before it defeats anybody, but I don't know if I'll be able to keep it from healing itself. Yes! Got him! That was very clean. Finally some levels. See, I still don't know what fusing characters did. My thief here, I don't know what those pop-ups were. Am I out of space for items or something? I can't be. Hold on. Do I have like... I don't know what that pop-up was. Wait, what is this? I think this is some like timed experience boosting. I don't know if I want to use this or not, because I'm probably not going to be streaming for too much longer here, and I'll be back to .hack in a bit. I think I'll activate this tomorrow or something. Come on! Using Google Translate over here. Clear the third layer during equipment. Experience value 7 soft. 1 hour main. Very useful translation, thank you. Tala experience value 7 soft. I'm pretty sure it raises your experience for 12 hours from the icon, but I think I'll claim that later. Yeah, having your own room is very nice even when you are not around Discourse Dad. I probably like genuinely would have like run away if I were in your position, honestly. Yeah. My parents, I definitely do not always agree with my parents, but they're generally good about shutting up about dumb, ridiculous things. They've gotten less good at it the last couple years, but, man. Ah, Tail! Would you calm down? Does anybody else's cat do this? He, like, intentionally whaps his tail directly in your face. It has a very fluffy tail. Yeah, I could never do the room sharing thing. Even in college, I ended up with a single. It was just so much better. I found one good roommate. I had 3 different roommates. I moved around a few times. Like, the first guy like stole from me. The second guy was just like frat bro douche guy. I mean, not actually frat. Like, I mean, he was. Well, hell, can you be a frat but like not living in the frat thing? I don't know. Don't do frats, kids. Or sororities. They're not really particularly much better. I think less people die in sorority, like literally actually die, but like it's still a bunch of awful people that you will not be glad that you met. Sorry to any, Greek culture people that are watching, but like that's just a bunch of people that will abuse you for their own amusement, and they won't really help you do anything real in life. I don't know why Greek life, as they like to call it, is not banned on college campuses. It really should be. Only some people. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, it's only some people live in the frat house, but you can still be in that. But yeah, he was definitely like, I almost said stoner bro, but stoners are calm. Like, beer bro, the bro-y kind of bro that you do not want to be anywhere near at any point in time. I find it kind of funny, like, after college and all of the Silicon Valley tech bro stuff, it honestly baffles me that people still use bro in, like, a positive context, because when I hear bro, it is almost universally negative. It's like, if I hear somebody like, oh, he's such a bro, like, I do not have positive associations with that term. Hey, Rubina. Come back, bro. Yeah, when I think bro, I think edge gamer. Hey bros, we're gonna play Call of Duty. Parker does not like edge gamer voice. He glares at me. Yes, you are fluffy. I wish you could see his face. He loves being petted. I mean, you can see his face in other ways, but I wish we need to get that $200 Patreon goal so we can get Parker Cam streams. Parker demands it. Your fur is all messed up. Oh, whoa, whoa. He's hearing the demons. Did you hear the demons? Sometimes he just gets this look. Like, he just suddenly looks over at a thing. Like, he's definitely 100% sure there's a demon over there. He's like, can't you see it, human? Can't you see this? Yes. I think there's a webcomic about that. Let me see if I can find that. Oh. Let me see if I can find this. Parker, please. Please, sit. I'm finding things. Why does your butt manage to cover the Google window thing? Okay, none of this is the thing I was thinking of. But there's like a webcomic of a cat like flipping out and seeing evil things. He's like, tell me you're seeing this human. But I can't find it. Anyway, let's just kill this mushroom. Protein shake. That sounds like that sounds like some manner of like, you and your bro, you kind of wank into a cup and it's a protein shake. Yeah, I think it was on like Twitter, like I think it's a fairly popular like webcomic sort of ordeal. But yeah. Would you please sit down? I don't know why I describe random things as ordeals, but it happens. Parker, please. I apologize for nothing. Speaking of that particular mental image, I've been trying to cut snacks out of my diet, like not like a complete diet, but like get rid of pop and work has pretty cheap snacks, so it's easy to like grab like a Snickers or something. So I got a bunch of protein, or not protein, why am I saying protein? Rice cakes, and I've been drinking V8 instead of pop, and I was looking online for stuff about rice cakes and health, and one of the things is one of the suggestions was to spread nut butter on rice cakes to lower the glycemic load. I'm like all of these health things talk about nut butter. It's like, and they mean like nut from like they mean butter from nuts that are not peanuts. But like, I mean, what other mental image could you possibly have when somebody says the word nut butter? I mean, come on. No pun intended. Yes. Would you please sit down? I have made the mistake of petting him, and it is only encouraging him. When you pet him enough, he wants more pets, and so he'll rub his face against your whole body. Like, he pets himself with you. And he's doing that now. He's just like bonking his hand, or his head into my hand, like, yes. Continue the pets, human, or I will continue them for you. I think everyone ran away from my nut butter comments. The nut butter incident. Why are you sniffing my nose? The nut butter incident in 2018. Whoa. What the hell? If you ever get my phone number, your #1 priority is to never call me. Like, if you're not going to die, or like somebody dear to me is not going to get fired, like, do not ever call me. Like, that is for emergencies only. Especially when it's, I wish you could just auto block like out of state things. I actually had a pretty aggressive like call blocking thing, but then Mediacom, it turns out Mediacom uses unlisted numbers for the phones that they call you with, so they got blocked by my thing and I didn't know about it, so that sucked. The phones are for anything but talking. Phones are very much not to be used as phones. The phones aren't even any good at being phones, frankly. Like, it is any phone that you have, the worst thing you can possibly use it for is to be used as a phone. The microphones on these things are terrible. Dang, that was like almost 3,000 damage. I've burned some cauliflower. It's also, how do you burn cauliflower? I just eat the stuff raw. I think it's better raw. Yeah, I actually had, like, I was honestly tempted to get, like, an iPod Touch instead of, like, a phone. Because, like I wouldn't buy an iOS product anymore anyway. But, the phone is the worst part of any phone. Just making roasted cauliflower pasta is actually super good. Not if you burn it. Most things aren't good if you burn them, yes. Wait, what? I do not understand how... I really don't get how combos work for gun users in this game. I'm gonna save this image, hold on. I don't... Huh. See, because it also lets you combo like this. That exclamation point means I will combo with that other character. But see, it won't combo like this, so like... And that middle person also doesn't combo, so like... It's really weird. Though it is nice to have lots of gun users so you can, like, using a sword or like a melee weapon in general, it's a lot simpler to do a combo, but it's harder to do. I guess I've never really smelt burnt cauliflower before. I mean, I guess it smells like most things do when they're burnt, but... Who put the sawhorse in this volcano, by the way? What purpose does it serve? Like, who is being deterred that is already in the volcano? Like, if you broke into a volcano, which obviously volcanoes are very secure things. Like, you went into a volcano, but you saw a sawhorse. Are you gonna let the sawhorse stop you? See, now I'm getting all these things. I should complain about things more. That's how life works. You complain and then things happen well. Oh, dang, that is actually pretty good. I'm sorry, Thief, but I should probably give that to... Actually, I should probably start bringing Seraphine. I just kind of wanted to see what happens when the Thief hits level 40. If that, like, breaks the cap or how that works. Whatever, I'll just keep using this party for now, I guess. But I'll give this... I'll give this to you since you kick so much ass already. You'll kick additional ass. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's just that from before. I like the floating failure. It's weird, the stuff that you choose not to have in Japanese. That's a pretty common thing in Japanese games. You'll see a lot of English. Common words and like big single word phrases, stuff like back and failure and success. Like English is just really, you know, it's cool. So you see rank at the top there too. And abbreviations like stat names. Like I think when I imported Neptunia Victory 2, all the stat names were in English. Skill names, of course, were in Japanese. But yeah, it's interesting what ends up in English. See, like the complete thing, like, you know, anything that's like story related is going to be in Japanese, but like a lot of UI text. That's so weird. Look at the top here, the star, the story. Like, there must be, like, some common words that they're like, yeah, it's okay for this to be in English. But yeah, any fancy text. Like, English makes it cooler. It's like anything that Sonic Adventure 2 would put on screen in, like, a big flashy font, that you'll read in English in any Japanese game. Like, way cool! Okay, maybe not exactly that, but... Oh wait, this is completely unrelated to the actual cat thing that I was talking about earlier, but I just found this cat webcomic thing that it might be a little hard to see on stupid... I hate 9x16. Yeah. I guess I'm a dog person. Guess again. You piece of shit. This is a very cat thing. I like this one. That's by Poorly Drawn Lines, by the way. They're pretty good webcomic. I used to read them a lot. Now loading. Oh yeah, loading. I don't know. Anything that's like a simple phrase that could be in English usually is. I'm really surprised that wait isn't in English because wait would fit there just fine. Yeah, you see a lot of English. It's generally, well, I guess it does help, like attack and stuff. Yeah, just English is just very chic. And Japanese, well, Japanese culture, not like the language. Well, I mean, I guess it is an aspect of the language at this point. I'm not sure, would that be considered part of the language or just the culture? Like, it is partially how they communicate, but I mean, it's just English. It's always kind of funny that sometimes sometimes in localization there will be English text that ends up getting changed into different English because like it's something that's like made to be cool and it like, you know, it's kind of Englishy in the original Japanese. Or like sometimes somebody will say something like in the dub, like in the voice acting, someone will say something in English and it's like really awkward English, and so they have to, you know, in the subtitles they have to change it to something different to kind of give the same what was originally meant. Not yeah. But obviously stealing from other languages isn't completely unusual. English is probably the biggest I think linguistic vampire is what the way English is described. We just love words. Any language doesn't matter. We'll take that one, we'll take that other one, we'll take 3 of those, you know. German has some good loan words too. Multiculti is it sounds sarcastic in English, but that's just the word used for sort of multiculturalism in German. I mean, it's very fitting for that word to be, you know, in a different language. There's this line in Boku no, yeah, where this guy's like, girl, shut your mouth. Will this kill? I don't know why the laser is green. They tend to go for like the elemental colorings, but that one thing from Asagi is green. But it's not tree element. Tree is so weird as an element, or wood, I guess they call it. Like, there's no cool way to refer to trees as an element. Like, you can go, like, flame for fire, or, like, you know, thunder for electricity. It sounds cool, but, like, wood, tree, grass. Like, earth is pretty cool, but, like, that could just be, like, ground type more than, like, tree type. Nah, cause like English still, we still take lots of words, like, and yeah, language sharing is pretty common in general, but English does seem to have a particular affinity to it. She's never in a good spot to use. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. This cross pattern area of effect thing. I mean, is it even a loan word if it's a food? Because, like, that's just what it is usually, like. That's usually just a case of not making your own word. When I think loan word, I think more stuff like Schadenfreude. Still a loan word. I guess, yeah. I mean, food doesn't usually get, like, a totally new name. I mean, if anything, at least in America, usually they'll be, like, you know, a more American derivative made of it, kind of like Tex-Mex and stuff. Ooh, perfect. All right, I keep forgetting. You can change skills in this, apparently. And I keep forgetting to look at that. It's because I can't read what the skills do. And most of the preset skills are pretty useful. I think every character has like 4 skills. We're all on fire now, so that's good. That should kill it. Speaking of languages and loanwords and stuff, like I'm sure there are some, but do any other languages do what the French do? Because like there's like this annual thing I think in France where they like they make new words of anything that's like a loanword, and like they make a native French word, like a new French word for anything that's been used as a loanword that's kind of been absorbed by the lexicon. I'm sure there's other, you know, people that are equally protective of language. I just haven't heard of it. Yeah, France, they really don't like that. I guess I may as well. I didn't even know I had enough for that. Ugh. I do not need buff, Demon Boy. Whatever. Oh yeah, let me take a look at these skills. Which one is it? I should probably grab screenshots of these. Just in case. Oh, you use those orb thinger-dingers? That's what those are for? Oh no. Oh, is it like the blue is for buffs and red is for attacks? Wait. I'm too scared to use anything in this menu. Let me get my translate thing. Yeah, YouTube chat breaks links. I don't know why. Wait, what? Oh, come on. It doesn't like this button. Can you read that blue button? A level up is what that says, apparently. It translated for a brief moment. But yeah, it's apparently level up. Wait, but how do I swap? Wait, you can level up your basic attack? Oh, it lists like what you do. Wait, but how do I swap? Like, how do I switch skills? Like, what is this? What is this? Indomitable Spirit. When received at combat, impossible to damage. 10% disable the damage and probability of period. Oh, I think these are passive skills. I don't think these are... I think you have 3 active skills. One is like a basic attack. And these are like just passive skills. Like... Attack rate increases by 30% each time an ally falls. Wow, that was like a perfect translation. Good job, Google. Good Google. Pets. All right, so Azagi gets stronger when enemies get defeated. That's good to know. And what else does she get? I think this is like 10% chance to not take damage or something, like fatal damage. Seem damage that makes it impossible to fight. Disable damage with the okay, yeah. So you have a 10% chance to not get KO'd. And you can add... Wow, she can get up to like something like 30% chance to not get KO'd. Oh, it's like it's over encoding the links? Huh. Anyway, so I guess there aren't skills to switch. There's just everybody has passive skills, and I didn't realize that. Wait, so what are your passive skills then? Sort of angelic music in this game for a series that has mostly demons. Wait, there's a few angels too, but. Beginning of every turn, recover your HP by 4% and then cancel one weakness, condition, status abnormality. Oh wow, that's holy crap! I noticed she heals herself, but yeah, that's pretty legit. I should be putting these into the guide, but I don't want to. When attacking with skill 1, cancel reinforcement effect of 25% probability. Wait, what? I don't think I'm getting that quite right, but yeah, translating that from the Japanese wiki that I think already has this info will probably be easier. Yeah, I think each one of these like orbs just upgrades a skill, which, how do we get more of these orbs? Because I have so few. I really don't want to spend these orbs then. Because that's scary. I think I want to save most of my expensive stuff for when I get Edna. Though she unfortunately has Sexy Beam, which has the weirdest area of effect ever. It's like super wide. It's like it's an actual shape of a heart, which I assume is what it is in this game too. Which is neat, but also can be really weird to try to use. Hopefully your other attack is more standard. Like Chaos Impact is pretty good though. It's like her signature skill though, so you can't expect them to not have it. Alright, I think we're gonna do one more fight, and oh, who did that? Oh, Happy Crumble. This is a good wholesome comic. Hold on. I always really like the Big Goonies too. But yeah, this is by at Rumwick on Twitter. It says it on the thing. I don't know if... Who is this? I want to take it with me. Yeah, this is Rumwick, at Rumwick on Twitter. He does lots of really cute comics and like drawings and stuff. So check him out. Anyway, last battle. How many waves? Just 2? It's good to know Asagi is like... I guess that makes sense. She's kind of like the loner and stuff. Yeah, I guess for now, yeah, YouTube doesn't want to operate with links, so post them in Discord, I guess. One of the cooler aspects of this guy gave the cameo characters to make sure one of your companions really hate this game. Yeah, they're Goonies. I said it was a Goonie. But yeah, this guy DLC usually has, and the like post game stuff usually has some good crossovers. So I'm sure this game will too. It's kind of Gashapon games are basically made for crossovers. And this is already a crossover actually because it's half Disgaea and half people from Clover Lab's other game. Like, I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, so like this is already a crossover between two things, so I assume other Nipponichi Software stuff is gonna happen. Yeah, it's a fat Goonie. Those are on at least one level. Yoshi-san is just fantastic. Yuru Dora, yeah. I like these panda girls. I haven't got one yet though. It's almost sad that there's generics that are actually good because you kind of just end up wanting to use, you know, the story characters are, I think, like, at least presumably, notably stronger than the generics. But you end up with so many more generics. I have been playing with like little teams of like all of one element, like for specific situations, just to level people up. And, like, they're not terrible. Hello? Yes. Yes. Guessing no Magi change. Yes, hello? I'm sorry, I just had to have a spirited discussion with my cat. You tell him. Can you say that on YouTube? We'll get demonetized, Parker. No, never mind. I'll just edit it so you sound like a cat. That's right. Parker. Magic change. What is magic change again? It's been a while. The absence of justice. Oh, is that the thing where like demons or like monsters turn into weapons? No, there's not. Yeah, no, there's not magic change. And there's not throwing and stuff. There are geo panels apparently. I haven't encountered any yet. But yeah. I also find it really neat. They kind of like designed this font for both English and Japanese. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, it's in the remake of 2 as well. Is Monster Fusion still a thing in Disgaea 5? You are a needy boy today. Yes, you are. I guess I could stream Disgaea 5 at some point. I need to finish some other stuff first. But maybe that'll be a next like more casual thing that we stream. I mean, Disgaea isn't really super casual, but like just streaming casually, not game casually. Myrrh. Yes, I'm petting you. Why do you complain? I wish you could see how messed up his fur is. Long-haired cats are beautiful when you have petted them aggressively. He's twitching his fur. He's like, he knows. Anyway, that's probably enough for me for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think I'm gonna try to stream a bit more often and maybe a little like shorter streams, like hour or two a day. So I'm hoping for the rest of the week I'll try to stream. I'm not necessarily sure what. I might stream some more Makai Wars. I'll probably finish up .hack.gu like story-wise tonight, so maybe we could play some post-game stuff. And maybe that would be not too spoilerinos. I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of spoilerinos for some reasons, but I don't know. I might do that tomorrow. Give me back my arm. I need that. You are pointy. You're stuck. Are you stuck? Ow. Yes, I know you're stuck. Let me get you unstuck. There you go. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. And yeah, the Mediacom malady seems to have fixed itself. It makes me feel like an idiot for stopping the stream for like 2 minutes. Because every time you stop the stream, like 50% of people leave, even if it's only for like 2 seconds. Even when you announce that it's going down, I don't. People are weird. Anyway, see everybody.